I'm here with the amazing Danny Trejo. Did I do it right? We were just discussing.
Yeah, good. That was good. Trejo,
Danny Trejo.
Jump you into the neighborhood.
And you're looking very dapper, sir. Look at you. You were just showing us. You've got to show it. Look.
Machetes.
Machetes in his suit.
Always.
That's what you can do when you're a movie star.
My designer, G-Mem, he always puts them in all my suits. So.
I'm not talking about you being a bad guy, because your new show, St. George, you're a
funny guy.
You're a funny guy. How's that been?
That's awesome. That is awesome. You know what? Doing comedy is like starting the day with a prayer. I mean, you can't be in a bad mood. You have to be like, you can't like tell jokes in a bad mood. And so with George Lopez, it's like, all we try to do is just make each other laugh. And
now working with George Lopez, this is our little George Lopez.
Yeah.
This is our
Georgie
Lopez. Georgie Lopez. She's not quite on the same salary as George Lopez, but she hopes to get there one day, doesn't she? See, she knows what she's about. Go on, go to Uncle Danny.
Oh.
Go to Uncle Tio. Go on. George obviously writes the script, created, produced. Is it fun when you're reading the script firsthand and you're like, oh, I'm gonna get to do this?
Yeah. Because the difference between a TV sitcom and a movie, well, in a film you have 8 days to say 12 lines.
Right.
You know what I mean? Well, on a TV series, you got 2 days to say 87 lines, you know? So it's
a little bit different.
Yeah, you know, it's like, you know, I mean, I've showed up on movies and not even read a script. You know, just showed up, okay, all right, I got it, okay. We'll kill all of you.
Right.
But
did you say kill Ollie?
Kill all of you.
Oh,
all of you.
I seriously just had a panic attack.
And so, you know, it's like, so it's a lot different. There's a lot of studying, a lot of timing, you know, a lot of facial expression that goes into doing a TV sitcom, especially comedy, because the timing has to be correct.
It looks like you're having a lot of fun on set, and obviously you knew George before the project.
Yeah, way before. I knew George. I did his radio show years ago, and then even before that, he's from San Fernando. I'm from Pacoima, so one of the neighborhood kids, you know. And he's a lot younger than me, but
only a year or so.
He had heard about me from the guys that he grew up with. That oh yeah, that guy's been to prison. He's a bad guy, and blah blah blah.
Yeah, your story into the industry is amazing, really, coming from prison, as you mentioned, and then you've just worked and worked and worked.
And I came out of prison. I dedicated my life to helping other people. I became a drug counselor, and then one of the kids I was working with called me up one night and said, "Hey, there's a lot of blow down here at my job. Come on and hang out with me." So I went down to support him, and I ended up on the movie set of a movie called Runaway Train with John Voight and Eric Roberts. And they asked me if I would, if I wanted to be in this movie. I thought it was cute. Everybody was like trying to be tough, you know. And they said, "Well, can you act like a convict?" And I thought about it. I said, "Let me see, San Quentin, Folsom, Soledad. I'll give it a shot." You know, I'll never forget that guy, the AD. He goes, "Wait a minute." He goes like this to me. And I'm trying to figure out what gang sign is that? That's like stupid.
That's a Hollywood camera crew gang
sign.
Like,
I would be like, I'd be from Squaresville, you know what I mean? So, it's like I had my shirt off. This other guy comes over and says, "Hey, you're Danny Trejo." And yeah, you're Eddie Bunker. And I knew this guy, right? And he was a writer. I said, "Eddie, what are you doing?" He said, "I adapted the screenplay." And he says, "Are you still boxing?" I said, I still train. He says, "You know what? We need somebody to train one of the actors how to box." I said, "What does it pay?" And he said, $320 a day. And I said, "How bad do you want this guy beat up?" You know, I thought, God, $320, I'd beat him to death. You know, I'd have done it for $50. And I started training Eric Roberts how to box.
Wow.
For the movie Runaway Train. And Andrei Kozlowski, the director, saw that. And so he comes over and says, "You'll be in movies." A Russian, right? He's real soft-spoken. "You'll be in movie, Danny." I go, "Okay." And then he kissed me, right? He gave me a kiss on the cheek.
Brave man.
Then another kiss on the cheek, and he walks away. I looked at Eddie, and he goes, I said, "Eddie, look, I'm gonna train this kid for $320 a day, but if me and this guy are gonna start kissing, I want more money." And he goes, No, he's European.
Right, that's what we do.
I don't care what he does.
Just wait till the end of the interview. I'm gonna be kissing your face off, Danny. And look at that, all the convicts are now Uncle Tio.
Uncle Tio, and I'm still I'm ex-convict actually, that's my backstory, but and my sister supported me, so I came in and I just, George is...
Now you're a construction worker, right? Like a few
beers?
Well,
I'm kind of I'm a kind of guy that will fix electricity with a spatula and a butter knife.
Right,
you know?
right.
So I couldn't get a
handyman. A handyman.
Couldn't get a contractor's license, but you know, I'll give it a shot.
And you do a lot. You've come back to FX again because you're Sons of Anarchy, obviously.
Yeah.
Seeing you on that. Do you love the guys there? Do they just keep bringing you back?
They're fun. You know, none of them knew how to ride motorcycles. You know what they got on that shit. But they're all just like really cool guys, man.
And going from these bad guys, Machete Kills, Badass, all these movies, and now you're doing St. George and the Muppets.
Yeah, the Muppets.
Bit of a transition in your career now.
And Ray Liotta. And on the Muppets, I do a song from a chorus line.
Are you gonna sing?
Yeah.
You gonna sing
I need this job.
He's just so multi-talented, this guy. No wonder George hired him. And out of all these amazing people that you've got to work with in your career in Hollywood, is there anyone that you haven't ticked the box yet that you'd love to work with?
I like Matthew McConaughey. I think he's just really cool, you know, and I'd like to work with him.
Let's get Matthew McConaughey guest starring on St. George.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Campaign. Let's campaign this right now, young Hollywood.
And a dog.
Check, and a dog. You're not taking my dog. I don't care. You can have all the machetes in your jacket you have, and you're not taking my dog.
No.
Watch this guy, FX, 9 p.m. Thursdays. If you don't, you might get a house visit. Just saying.